Well, it's happened for the second time in 2 years. My Legends Ultimate Arcade motherboard, main board, has fried. At least that's what I think is happening. Alright, well, as you guys saw in the previous video, my ALU has broken down again. I picked up the At Games Legends Ultimate Arcade in January of 2021. Extremely excited to get it because I love multicades. I love a way for me to easily put my coin ops games onto an arcade and have full controls with spinners, the trackball, and the button layouts. Now, I picked it up in January of 2021, like I said, and then in November of 2021, it fried. The main motherboard fried, and I knew this because I left it on. Well, like here, this is what I'm going to tell you with me, and everybody. Let's just be real for one moment. Nobody who owns a bunch of these arcades, are these on every day? Are they on for hours at a time? Let's be real. We're adults. Nobody has that time. Okay, these are on in my house, in my game room, twice a week. I have them on most of the day Saturday. Like I come in, put them on, and we'll mess around. And most of the day Sunday, most of the time. Now, not every weekend because Boy Scouts, soccer, work, like there's variables, obviously. Now, during the week, I don't come in and I don't turn every one of these arcades on. I never have. If I want to play an arcade game during the week, I normally just turn on the cabinet that I'm playing. It's always on the weekends that I open or turn these cabs on. So I picked up the Legends Ultimate in January of 2021. In November of 2021, I had it running. It was on a Sunday, I believe, or a Saturday. I don't recall the day. But I had elevator action returns on. It was just running, you know what I mean, like normal, walking through my game room. What I like to do during the weekend is I like to have all the arcade games on. I like to just jump around. That's what I think most people do. And, you know, I'll play my PlayStation, I'll play Atari, I'll play whatever. I'm just in the game room to play games, and I have ADD, so I jump all around on the games, and that's what I like to do. Well, in November, I noticed when I looked at my ALU, I was like, well, it's frozen. So it froze on elevator action returns. I shut the system down, and I tried to turn it back on. And after several emails back and forth with At Games, which took weeks and weeks to get back to me, they finally realized that in November it was a bad mainboard unit. I purchased it off of them in November. I didn't actually receive the damn thing until January 4th, I believe, of 2022. Now we are January 28th, 2023, and it has happened again. But this time, it was during burger time. I came in yesterday afternoon. I was getting ready to watch the Rumble. I think it's the 28th. I don't know. It could be the 29th. Let me look at my PC right here. Doesn't matter. It's the end of January, so a little bit over a year. Get ready to watch the Rumble. I come in. All my arcades are on. I was playing it. I was playing Avalanche. I was playing, with the spinner, the old Atari game. I was playing Fix It Felix because I was watching a Todd Russell video recently. I got inspired. And then I put on Burger Time. And I just, played a round or so, and then it was just playing in attract mode. Whatever. I had the Royal Rumble on, and my wife came in to ask me a question, and she's like, oh, your game over here is not moving. And I was like, oh no, because it did the exact same thing that it did before. Now, before, when I would turn it on, the first time it fried, it wouldn't go past the At Games sign, or label. This time, as you see, it goes into a no display mode. So I'm not 100% sure that it's the motherboard, but I'm like 95% sure. Now the issue that I have is this is only a year old. The other one was only a year old. I only have these things on like once or twice a week. And they're on for a couple hours, but they're not on, like they should be able to withstand, 24 hours. The iArcade you can leave on for weeks. What's going on with At Games? I know there's people who's been in this community for a long time who's had At Games and they still have their original and they don't have any issues with it. This is my second one in 2 years. Now I'm going to have to get a third one most likely. And it's like, do I even go through this? This is kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't have to buy a new motherboard every year. It's not like I'm playing the damn thing every goddamn day. So that's what pisses me off. And what pisses me off worse is it's January. And I never made a video on this last year, mind you. I was like, you know what? I'm going to be the bigger person. But now I'm pissed off. This is first world problems, I know. But yeah, so I guarantee you it's going to take at least a month. They are the worst at getting back to you, mind you. If you ever have an issue with Arcade One Up, and I'm nobody's shill. I mean, I hate that word. I'm not going to get in the middle of all that drama. But when I had an issue with Arcade One Up with my MK monitor, they took care of it right away. I had an issue with Arcade One Up with my KI mother PCB board, took care of it right away. I had an issue with iArcade with my name not registering on the high scores with the gold cabinet, took care of it right away. I had an issue with the monitor, they took care of it right away. At Games is like the worst customer support. So it'll take you multiple days just to get through to them, and it's constant back and forth. And then it's, we don't have this in stock and whatever. So we'll have to wait and see how long this is going to take for me to get this up and running again. And it just sucks because I like to use my ALU. I like to use my ALP, but now I'm scared to even damn fucking use it. Like, God, I'm so pissed off right now, and I know it sounds ridiculous, and now I'm just ranting, but that's what happens. Things break, I understand, and, you know, I'm sure I'll get it fixed, but it's just frustrating that 2 PCB boards in 2 years, when there's people who probably have theirs on way more than me, and their original one's still working. What's up with that? Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Erbwars out.